I am a happy boy.
Who remembers what happened last time?
Fighting!
Rocks fell.
We fought the thingy, we killed the thingy, we found amulet to, you know who must not be named,
Xanax!
attuned to rangers, and really, really bad, and now Thorgrim, can't let it go, or one of them, he's cursed. Not fun.
Yeah.
I will say, if Tauntaun ever meets that demon, he's never going to say his name right straight to his face.
You mean Xanadu?
I don't know, I thought it was Xanax. Maybe it was Zinthos. Xanathar? Xylophone?
Oh,
Let's hope it's not
Elizabeth.
Xanathar. He has a guide to everything.
Yeah, but then Talsha has a cauldron with more than what Xanathar had a guide to.
Fair.
No, she doesn't. She has a cauldron of the same amount of stuff that the guide had.
Oh yeah, also everything. Oh, and Nilo's here because he was dragged here.
Oh,
No,
right.
no,
Or no, he ran here because he got the wrong idea.
Wait, he
no,
ran across dimensions? Who does he think he is? Barry Allen, fastest man alive?
Actually,
No,
Wally
Wally
West
West.
is faster.
Yes! I love
Technically, the
that.
cameraman was faster.
No, cameraman was always behind the Flash. As a person
Except
who,
for the forward shots.
yeah, but he teleported there. As soon as the Flash got past him, though, you know. Teleportation isn't faster than Flash, because he's actually outsped instant teleportation, which, you know, whatever. We're not going to talk about that.
And yet,
Because
he's
we're
by far the most
nerds.
seasonal superhero.
So, Nilo, he showed up after being told that we were here, and is just like, "What? They're in danger!" And it's just like, "No, that's not the
Pretty much.
Yeah.
At this point, I just need to bite the bullet and play a doofy paladin at this point.
You kind of already did. I know Nilo was technically a cleric, but
I know, but I need to fully lean into it.
Oh God, go full waffle, stupid."
Yep. Lawful stupid good boy.
Oh boy. And I believe that's where we are with Nilo and group still talking. Or did that conversation conclude?
I don't know, because Adel Sarday was part of that conversation.
Meanwhile, Adel's our day off at the corner, just scarfing down some food.
Oh. It ended with them about to be like, what now? I think. Is aware of this.
also Beastie wants to fight Nilo.
Oh yes, of course.
Oh yeah, we forgot about that.
You, shiny man, me punch you now.
So who wants to start us off?
I don't think I should be doing that because I wasn't the one leading the conversation.
Look at
Conversation
me.
basically done. What's it? Hello. Next.
Nope. One of you has to start us off. The DM decrees.
Okay. How? How does the DM decree?
Nilo, if you're here, then who's watching your kingdom right now?
I have a plethora of guards who can manage while I'm away for a short time.
What if that short time extends to a long time?
I'm
Your
sure
guards
they
are
can
trained
handle
in politics?
Well, to be fair, I'm not really trained in politics, so he just slowly shrugs to this.
Wait, you're not?
Julie just had a blank stare of how the hell does this man run a country?
How do you run like the biggest country in the frickin' realm without being properly trained in political stuff?
It's hardly the biggest, and well, I mean, with the help of Obidus and surprisingly, Ale, I was able to manage.
Hale doing politics.
That is.
Ale doing politics. Fuck your mother, fuck your 7 ancestors. He'd be great at dwarven politics. He's blunt.
That's the surprisingly part.
He's the diplomat to the Dwarven Kingdom. I'm calling it now.
I mean, he always got along with the funky little people.
Ugh.
Dude, if that were the case, Thorgrim would be driven insane. Considering his parents were also politicians.
Jubilee just kind of looks to Thorgrim and just like, this, you work for this guy?
My parents had dealings, politics and stuff, and
Well, you know who my parents are, so we're kind of in the same boat, Thorgrim.
yeah, I guess.
Who's your parents?
Just
just gonna pull up their names because I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, he's never had to just spew about his parents.
Yeah.
actually a good
Thorgar
point.
and Kathra from Sobania. The Coalbeards.
Nilo thinks for a minute and says, the name sounds familiar, but I don't know if I've ever met them personally. I'll have to figure that out later.
Yeah, they're pretty old, doddering dwarves at this point, but they used to be like really high-ranking politicians back in the day.
And what about... Oh.
Sorry.
Keep going.
Used to, when I visited them frequently, they would always talk about, bylaws this and laws that, and, the mining treaty this, blah, blah, blah.
And what about you? He says, looking to you, Jubilee.
Jubilee, reached for the doorknob. I doubt you've ever had dealings with my family.
Oh, well, I
No,
won't
I
know until you
doubt
tell
it.
me who they are.
Would it surprise you to say my last name's really Ackerman?
Oh, I have met her.
You met my mom?
Yes.
Awkward silence.
Nilo, remembering that it did not go well until Obi stepped in.
Yep. Well, needless to say, one of her enforcers eventually managed to charm his way into her heart and became my father.
He just nods a bit to this and goes, oh. Hopefully she's not still running that empire. Of course she is.
To be fair, I'm not fully in the business, but can't really choose your family, right? It's kind of sheepish to grin, like.
I know that feeling. He says, almost as if he's thinking about something himself.
Do all my characters have so much family drama? Fuck.
Well, if you don't have any more questions for me, I did promise the goblin that I would have a sparring match with her, so I guess I'll go do that real quick.
Almost as if on cue, LV exits her room, finally, after an astonishingly long time. walks right up to Nilo, looks him up and down, and then just walks away and sits down.
And hello to you too, I guess?
Going to greet a king, Elvi?
Ah,
we just check.
hello.
Did we just check Nile out?
As she's walking away, just hello.
That was odd.
Yeah, that is pretty weird.
For you to not the one that doesn't like titles, I thought you'd find that more refreshing than anything.
It was refreshing, but it was odd for her to just walk up and look me over, but nonetheless. And he begins heading on his way.
That's on. I'm borrowing your room for a moment. Julie again wants to see this fight, but she wants to watch from the window.
I'm imagining you just like skipping to the window and just like leaning over with your hands, with your chin in your hands.
You see,
Well, good morning to you too, Jubilee.
Well, sorry, King Nilo's literally outside, and he's about to have a fight with Beastie.
Neat. I have murders to plot.
All right, you have fun with that. I just want to observe and see what I can learn.
George enters the hallway.
Morning. You guys all slept well. I may have figured out a way to deal with the amulet.
oh,
Well, I'm thinking it could be done somehow similar to what we did with the chickens.
remind me, we did what chicken? You're talking about baby.
Yeah.
That.
Well, not exactly. You see, I have a way of removing curses. However, I was thinking more or less the opposite way of set pumping magic into someone and then having them cast that spell.
I have to read something.
I'm sorry, what? I was giggling to myself because of the way that George phrased that. What was your question?
Does it? Possible.
Which part? Because I'm not gonna lie, George saying we need to do what we did with the chickens just sent me into a fit of laughter, so I actually missed everything here.
He's saying to just do the opposite of rather than pumping magic into the chickens, you pump the magic into one person and then have that person try to cast remove curse or a more powerful remove curse.
Look at all
Chickens
those
male by
chickens.
perchance.
Adol, from what you know that ether can be used to up the power of spells. That is all I can say.
Ether can achieve a similar effect to what you know. I'd rather not try it with my corrupt. But I think
I can
Milo
summon demons. I'm pretty sure half of the magic I do is already dark magic.
There's a difference between dark magic and dark ether. Similar to how ether is a progenitor to magic, it's just energy. So is dark ether. It's a corrupting it. Dark magic, as far as I'm aware, will not alter. Dark ether can. So I'd rather not use it with. But again, Milo has ether. We could ask him.
Yeah, suppose we could.
Let's go back to Aria and ask. Wait, no. X is in another realm. So even if we took the name Aria,
Yeah, I'd rather not have his influence go to other places too.
so we'll have to stick with asking.
Yep. Guess we should go see what that's all about. 'Cause if this does work, we could possibly take care of the one that's in Haven as well. But if we do test, I'd rather want to do it in an area that's probably not crowded or has civilization near it. Worst case scenario. Suppose I'll go talk to him then. Not too good with introductions. And he just butters under his breath, especially with royalty.
Who's royal? I don't know.
Unless you try to hear.
Nah, she'll even.
Walk out and go see how the fight is going if they've started.
All right.
Oh,
I really just can't get over George. We should do what we did with the chickens.
I'm talking about pumping chickens.
All right, so
DC's just gonna roll shoulder, stretch his Milo with it.
Nilo will do a few stretches as well before pulling out a mace and gently reaches for his revolver and then hesitates as he looks to it, then looks to you, almost as if he's pondering whether or not he should use it.
We do have a weird gun.
Yes, it's a bit unstable though.
So was Metal Man's.
Oh man, himself up.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, if one fights for.
If I have to, I will, but for the time being, I'll stick with the mace.
All right, we'll take her stance.
Nilo will take up a stance as well, and as he does, you can tell that he's actually been very well trained in martial prowess while he does. Maybe not hand-to-hand combat, but definitely with his weapon.
Oh, his stepmother's to what? CQCs. It surprised me. Hey, are we gonna do this?
With an initiative. Oh, wow. I was laughing because I had to go and check what Nilo's dexterity was from the previous campaign, and it was a 10.
Oh God.
He was an armor build. You didn't use dexterity. You used armor. You know?
Nilo will get the first move. And clearly I'm not going to be using 3.5 mechanics here, because if I did, that would fucking demolish you. But Nilo's gonna step up. He's going to swing. That'll hit. Let's see. And there it is. All right. So as he steps up to you, Beastie, he swings his mace, and it hits you in the side, dealing 4 points of bludgeoning damage, which doesn't seem like a lot, until you suddenly see the mace begin glowing a bright white, as it also deals 12 radiant damage.
Oh.
Oh, fun.
Then the D100 hits.
Oh God. He going in.
Oh,
The
fuck.
D100 happens whenever he uses his light ether.
He
Randoms.
rebuilt the mace. Oh God. Take cover.
As the mace glows a sudden, blinding, brilliant light, and deals 13 more radiant damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
I believe watching this. Ah, my eyes.
All
How
right,
much damage?
13 more radiant, and you are blind.
Oh.
Your turn.
Alright. Oh. She is going. He's swing at him.
Okay.
Oh, good.
That'll hit.
Alright, so it's going to swing an elbow at and 13.
All right. Anything else?
And she's gonna swing again.
Okay.
Reckless.
That'll hit.
Damn.
Again, very glad for the anti-disadvantage emergency button.
Yep. And 11 and Steam for Necron. What's it up?
Okay. Anything? Alrighty.
Oh wait. Oh, it's the everything. Everything. Oh no. 13, 15 feet around. Oh. Okay, I guess we'll hear it.
Alright.
The hell?
So,
Shit on me now.
it's just vines growing around your feet. You're fine. Alright. So, Beastie, roll an athletics with disadvantage because you're blind.
Oh no. Wait, doesn't she have?
She
Doesn't have.
didn't rage.
Did she activate her attack?
Did she?
Yeah.
Then she. If she
So-
raged, then she has advantage with catches with disadvantage.
Right.
Yes. So you'll just roll straight. Alright. So, although you can't see what happens to you, Beastie, Jubilee and George, you both see that Nilo will toss his mace into the air very briefly before reaching down, grabbing Beastie by her throat, which she begins to pry off, only for Nilo to grab the top of her head, hook a leg behind one of hers, and then just slams her into the ground. And it looks like it stuns Beastie as she, from the direct impact, as he just floors Beastie for a moment.
Oh man, roll! What the fuck?
What kind of move is that?
I forget that most of our characters were insanely strong.
Yeah, just the two of us watching this happen. Like, what the hell?
Dealing 16 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are knocked prone. As Nilo will catch the mace and look down at Beastie and almost winces from his own move and goes, "Are you okay?"
He just grinned. Yes.
Can you see?
Oh.
Oh. As it moves on to your turn.
Alright.
DC just does harder. Like, what?
See. She is going to kip up to her feet. This is going to recklessly just jump up and try to elbow the top of his head. Let's see. Right.
As you try, Nilo steps out of the way as your elbow swings downward due to the fact that you have disadvantage, and I did not hear you call a reckless attack.
I said right.
Did.
Yeah,
Okay.
She did.
If you did, then you did.
Alright.
Roll
Yay.
damage.
So, I'm going to add in this. So she's roll 12 more damage. And tattoo, so plus 12
How
plus
many charges? How many charges does your tattoo have?
7. Oh, 7.
Okay.
14. Oh. And used. Okay, it's his turn now. He's gonna try and trip him up by kneeing him in the back of his leg.
Alright, so, despite the fact that you can't see, you do manage to hit him in the leg, causing his leg to buckle as he falls to a knee.
Steel will just grin towards where she feels he is at him, or probably a little past him.
Alrighty.
Like your moves, new man.
New Metal Man? He seems confused by this nickname.
Talking about an old ally of ours.
I don't know why I'm being referred to as the new one.
The old one isn't with us anymore.
I believe she told me that he blew himself up.
Yeah.
Moves on to Nilo's turn. As he decides he's going to test Beastie a bit, as white fire begins to ignite along his armor, as he raises his hand and snaps. George, you see above a ring of fire slowly forming 100 feet in the air, before
Uh-oh.
holy flames spit downward. Beastie, roll a dexterity saving throw.
He's using his special secret finishing move.
Hold the hammer of dawn.
All right,
Essence
You
of
do not-
orbital laser.
you do not make your saving throw. So you will take 17 points of fire damage. And 23 radiant. As the flames peter out, George and Jubilee, you notice that despite Nilo having been standing in it, he did not get injured from his own attack, as he will stand up and says, do you want to stop soon?
Oh,
He blinks at the tenacity behind Beastie's voice, seeming very confused.
alright. One. Action. Alright. Oh, damn it. And up on things. Start to heal herself with her house. 30 plus. She's back up to full. No, I'll get it.
No.
Uh,
Where did you get
32.
57?
I don't know how to do math.
You just...
There you go. I got it.
Alright.
See. And that's it, bro.
Alright. So, Nilo just stares blankly at your wound healing and sighs a bit as as he's trying to figure out what the best way to go about doing this is before he looks to his mace, shrugs, and swings at you again.
Okay.
That'll definitely hit you. Oh. For 6 bludgeoning. And 9 radiant. And it's your turn.
Alright.
As Nilo's mace once again glows, but doesn't seemingly do anything, which causes a panicked look to appear in Nilo's eye. As he goes,
Will she do something reckless? Okay, that's... Okay, we ball.
the music says yes.
I forgot to put this on. So... See... Can she see now? Or no?
No.
Okay. Well, feeling that that mace is a very dangerous weapon, she is going to try and grab it.
Okay. Roll athletics.
Bruh.
Alright. So, you lunge for him, and with very little grace, you manage to grapple his arm and do pry the mace out of his hand.
Alright. Then she's gonna try and swing it at him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Like, bang
Yeah,
him up.
yeah.
Let's do it with this.
You just.
Ah.
Alright, so as you swing, he will raise up an armored hand and block the attack. And no additional effects occur. As he goes, I'm afraid to say you don't get any of the extra benefits from that weapon. You don't have any ether.
But it's a special. Only.
It channels ether from me.
That's so cool.
Alrighty. So it goes on to Nilo's turn, who will take a step back, which allows you an attack of opportunity, Beastie, if you wish to take it.
Take it. I'll smack him with his mace. I don't think he took it back. How much
You
damage?
deal 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
And she add in. I wonder how this is gonna match. Add in her tattoos power as well.
Okay. Okay. And you feel like you managed to hit him as he takes 2 more steps back, and with his left hand grabs his revolver, bends the chamber, and points it at you.
Oh, okay. Well, she can't tell that she got a gun aimed at her right now, so.
Oh dear.
Did she recognize it from Mark?
But she's blind.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, she is very blind.
How long does the blind last?
It will end at the start of your next turn, actually.
Oh, okay.
So, with a wave of his hand and a click of his revolver, he's going to dealing a grand total of 3 points of piercing damage to you. But wait, there's more. He rolled an 87 on the D100.
Oh boy. What effect is going to take place here?
Wait, is this the fucking... Oh, God.
Go on. This is
Random bullshit, go.
the progenitor to the gun dagger.
Alright, so Beastie, as the bullet hits you, you feel it, you feel and hear it humming ever so slightly. And then, George and Jubilee, you watch the bullet shine with a bright, yellow light as it ignites, and, a surge of light ether washes across Beastie, dealing 42 radiant damage.
Boy.
God damn.
As Nilo winces a bit and goes, sorry,
Why are you apologizing?
that was a bit stronger than I anticipated, as
Good.
it moves on to your turn.
Right. So Beastie is singed to all hell, but she still has her big grin on her face. So she will toss away Ace, pull out Scraw, and play at him. Now my turn to use my special weapon. She's gonna invigorate it.
Okay.
Then spin and dash attack. Recklessly. Okay. +5 to the attack's damage roll. Okay. that counted attack roll. Damage. I'm going to do that. -5 for the multi-attack roll. I'll add damage. Reckless. You're still blind, yeah?
No.
Oh, okay, so I see now.
Yes.
Whew. Good thing that. Oh, no.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, shit. Oh, I guess it's a good thing if you wouldn't find that. I'll be 19, 10, 5, 15. That's 4. 6 charges now. That. Slice this huge sword into while laughing madly.
Anything else?
Let's just draw all over again.
You get a second attack.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, yeah. Attack. You shall. And yeah, she will add in 4 charge. So now that she can finally see, she's going to look up at Nilo. How is he looking?
He is looking rough, and you notice that his eyes have shifted from their natural color to being a pure white, as has his hair.
Huh. Did I punch the color out of your hair? You punch color out of your
He doesn't reply, as it appears that your attacks have sent him into a state of panic.
Uh-oh.
As it moves on to his turn. Roll a con save.
Alright. Uh-oh.
Alright. So as his eyes have gone pure white, he grits his teeth, and you notice once again white flames ignite along his armor. But as opposed to it coming from the sky, instead he raises both his gun and his mace into the air before slamming both of them into the ground, and then you just see white flames erupt from him, washing over himself and you, dealing 180 points of radiant damage.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, let's see if she is still standing
Diggity
after that.
Ultra Instinct music.
You are definitely not still standing.
But she doesn't get to make that one-hit
Oh,
HP
wait.
thing?
I forgot. You can technically... Right, you're a barbarian. Yeah, you get to roll a Constitution save throw. The DC is 10.
Hey.
My God, I hit that hard and just tanks it.
Gotta love barbarians, baby.
Barbarians, man.
Alright. So she'll be sent stumbling and looks like she's about to fall, but we'll plant her back foot and then just stand up straight and smile.
And as you smile, you notice a mace swinging towards you, which
Yo.
connects to your temple. Roll a con save.
Where'd that come from?
DC.
She threw it away.
Yes, I'm aware. You're still standing, though.
Alright.
Mjolnir, bitch.
Oh, is that his turn, or still got more to go?
It's your turn.
Alright. So she's gonna take the mace right to the temple, and is going to respond by recklessly swinging right back at him.
That misses.
2 again. Holy
That
shit.
Beastie. Hold on, I gotta double my roll real quick. It's okay.
He charges now. swings as hard as she can back at him.
All right. So your weapon connects with Nilo's side, and much like with you, he stumbles a bit but plants his foot and does not go down.
You would have made a great goblin for your metal man, but you're too tall.
He, even through his ignited state, he looks a bit confused by this statement.
Alright. That's it.
Alrighty. Well, he's gonna hit you. And he hits you. Roll a con save. DC 20.
I think might be seeing the wall of beastie in this fight. Or not.
Alright. He hits you again. DC 25.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
As with a loud dinging sound, he hits you one final time, which does manage to put you down. As Nilo will pant, as George and Jubilee, you can tell Beastie almost took Nilo down. Almost. And Nilo begins panting as slowly his hair and eyes return to normal, and he goes, lost my cool there. And he takes a deep breath before Beastie and himself are healed back to full.
Beastie will groan a little and sit up. And,
You almost had me there. You are a lot stronger than you look.
gets up. Train.
That was a good fight.
You too.
I can't say that I want to do that again with you anytime soon, though.
You want to do it again sometime. Oh, and she just like knocks her fist against breastplates and then starts walking.
Oh, she has a fighting spirit like Charlie.
Said Charlie was only the second strongest of the heroes, right? Said that.
Honestly, it's debatable between who of us was the strongest. He says, doing quotation marks. We had someone who was physically stronger than Charlie, yes, but Charlie had a tenacity that none of us could really match at all, ever.
Huh. Interesting. Are you feeling okay?
I'm fine. It's just, when she hit me that last time, it was just really hard. He says, before sighing, and just says, I'm fine though. I'll be okay.
Yeah, that kind of sounds like Beastie, to be honest.
I honestly think if she had hit me a few more times, she would have beaten me.
That's surprising. Usually she just gets beaten down.
I can't imagine what would be able to beat her down if she was able to do that to me.
Trying to think back to all the times Beastie has challenged people to 1v1s and just got destroyed.
To be fair, every time she's challenged people to 1v1s, they've been significantly stronger than her. And Nilo is also significantly stronger, but she managed to toe-to-toe with him. She's getting stronger.
Also, don't mind, but can I ask you for a quick favor, Your Highness?
Depends on what your favor is. And please don't call me Your Highness. I'm just Nilo.
Sorry. Nilo. I've been trying to, me and my allies have been trying to figure out a way to deal with I would say a gathering problem. You see, we have these cursed amulets that we've been trying to figure out how to either purge them or contain them. To kind of come up with a theory to do so. And Adol suggested ether. She said you might have ether, so I was thinking you could by chance help with that.
Oh, well, I do have light ether, yes. Depends on what exactly you want me to try to do with it.
Well, I technically have the ability to remove curses. However, the curse on those amulets is from a relatively, I'd say, somewhat powerful demon lord. So I figured if I just were to try to regularly remove the curse, it wouldn't really do much. But if I somehow had like a pump of magic energy that could help enhance the curse or enhance removing the curse, then just maybe that would work.
Hmm. Well, if you have the ability to remove curses, that would allow you to get the amulets off of the person. However, upping the using my light ether to strengthen it won't really do anything more than allow you to remove the items from the said person. It definitely wouldn't destroy the amulets if that was what you were thinking.
Not exactly destroying it. I think just overall getting rid of the, I guess, the evil energy within it.
No, unfortunately, even with light ether, I don't think that would be possible. Like I said, remove curses doesn't actually take the curse away from the object, especially if the person who created it is strong enough to make it a core of what that item is. For example, this demon lord that you're referring to, if he has made it to where the amulets were created for the sole purpose of having that curse attached to them, then even remove curse, no matter how strong, wouldn't actually get rid of the curse within.
Huh. Okay. Well, that makes it difficult.
I've come to find that things are not so easily solved, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And
We'll have to pump.
the way he says this, it seems that he too has had had issues with certain instances like that.
Do you perhaps have any other suggestions as to how I can probably get rid of it or at least contain it?
Well, he crosses his arms and thinks a bit and goes, I don't really know the full details of what's going on. So if you can enlighten me, maybe I can try and think of something.
Sure. Then he'll go through, kind of go through the details of what these amulets can do to people, explaining what happened to the paladin and then to the druid, and then the other information he had, doing his best to not mention the demon by name.
Okay. And while that goes on, we'll go back into the bar with Tauntaun apparently having a murder face. Because George explaining the situation will take a few minutes.
Sir Tauntaun, are you quite all right?
Or
Tauntaun
there?
is just remaining silent.
Oh.
He is the contemplate murder.
Why is your face all scrunched up like that? It's kind of ugly.
I don't know, but it is quite odd for him to be this quiet.
Tauntaun going to continue to be silent?
Yes.
If you're going to have him be silent, you need to state this. You can't just sit in silence. We are on Discord. We cannot see your facial expressions.
This is fair. And I don't think the rest of the world needs to see my facial
Still is.
expressions either.
So,
Skillos will turn to.
What's he turning into?
I
He's
think a
turning to
robot.
LV. Every time I speak, I keep getting interrupted. Skillos turns to LV and be like, how are you doing today?
Elvie also looks suspiciously more silent than usual and seems to be just minding her own business, reattuning to the focus she regained from Thorgrim's bag of holding.
Huh. Skillos does not know how to proceed, so looks to Otto. Otto, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay. I managed to figure out a workaround for identifying the cursed items that Thorgrim has.
Oh, wonderful news!
Yeah, it's actually pretty easy. And then he kind of starts to go into his own detail or preaching about how he did the magic, put the spell on the item, and then gave it to Thorgrim and had Thorgrim cast it, and then so on and so forth, just explaining all that.
Skillos will just put his fingers under his chin and then nod as his eyes slowly drift apart,
Elvie,
not understanding a word.
Elvie does, in fact, look up and listen to what Adela is saying without saying a word herself.
Yeah, then he tapped the dagger against the amulet, then it kind of gave him the meaning of what the item can do. Didn't tell him if it was cursed, though, which I guess is understandable, since it is a curse, and you don't really want people to find out about curses.
Identify as properties are only able to stretch so far.
Yeah, I wonder if I can enhance it, though.
That would be quite the magical feat.
Otto thinks to himself for a
Yes,
second,
I see.
and then starts to jot down notes.
Yes, I see. Skillos, in fact, did not see.
Yes, I understand. In quotations. He did not understand.
Patterson, meanwhile, standing in the silence. I feel awkward.
I wish you could have seen how I jutted up at that one. Like, what the fuck? Hello, Patterson?
Hello, I am Patterson.
What?
Is there something you need, Patterson?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Hello. That is all Patterson.
Hi, Mr.
Just-
Patterson.
Hello, I am Patterson.
So, do any of you know who that armored gentleman was?
It's King Nilo.
What? Huh? What?
Oh, just
Oh.
look up.
By the bar.
Hello.
Logo.
Yeah, he's a king from our lands.
I see.
What's this? There seems to be a problem.
No. Problem does not lie with him. I do not wish to say.
Something.
No. My current issue has nothing to do with Sir Nilo in any way, shape, or form. Hmm. Noted. And she will return to what she was doing.
Okay. Right. You guys should have seen the fight out there.
Why is that?
It got really crazy.
Crazy how?
No, I got to witness Nilo's signature bring some holy fire from the sky.
So then he is a clerical being of some sort.
You're telling
I
me
believe so.
that for her?
He's a singed species. Apparently, yeah. I think he also pulled out something I haven't seen before.
She'll peer over at Beastie and is like stares confused. But then we'll
Is something on your mind, my lady?
shocked that
You really shouldn't be.
you fought her.
I can tell you she has my killer tendencies with none of the ability to hold them back. At least not efficiently.
If that were the case, they'll try to kill us all by
She only directs it towards enemies, obviously, my lady.
then she does control.
He makes a noise that it's to him that sort of semantics, because clearly you wouldn't want to kill your allies.
He just grinned. Anyway.
Not an objection per se, but if we are to travel together, I believe I will take you up on that offer of airing a grievance, if you will. Would it be amenable if we were to adjourn to a more private location? Excellent. She will stand up. You may choose the location.
And Hubert will ensure nobody enters.
Thank you, Hubert.
He nods.
And Ellie will very slowly close the door quietly so that there's nary a noise. and will just stand with her staff in front of Adelsarde.
What's the matter?
I fear I have. No, let me start again. Forgive me. Social gatherings are not my thing. When we had our confrontation yesterday with the Grimhulk Elder, and when that battle was concluded, I did something very stupid. And I put you all in danger as a result of it. And while I fully believe that the fault is my own for such a rash and reckless action, part of me, there's this stupid part of me that blames other people. Not you, not Hubert, but the remainder of your crew. And I find that while it is an irrational thought, I believe there is some merit behind it. Ever since I have begun traveling with your group, with the group that I am also a part of, under Zardak's employ, I have begun to realize that my emotional barriers that I've been put up, or that I have put up over hundreds of years of great study and contemplation, have begun to crumble as the happy-go-lucky nature of your group has begun to I don't want to say the words such as infect, because that is too strong a term, but I feel like my emotional barriers have begun to crumble because of the actions and free nature of your crew. And while I find it somewhat refreshing, I've always been a proponent of the saying that emotion is the enemy of clear thought. And yesterday was very strong proof of that. So that is where my headspace is at currently. I am both admonishing myself and holding a hint of loathing to the group that I believe has begun to make my emotional walls break. And I do not know how to fix this problem.
I see. Then
I felt it would be a better idea to tell you than to simply let my anger fester.
So, I would say yes. Mistake. But you very rarely make mistakes. Seen something. But for your second point about emotion, being in control, I agree. Truly. I have hidden my emotion. Not so much now as compared to before. It's funny. I had a similar. I very rarely show to vulnerability. up to a year with you. This little pattern of this disappeared, faded. I think that you should not see it as a bad thing. By opening up, you're allowing yourself to experience things, relationship, example, friendship, contact. Would not have met that were you still as closed off as you. And my final point is, if you were to to downplay, only focus on the logic, you would be doing the exact same thing with Supreme. And we saw how that went. I think
While that is a fair point, I must pose the counterpoint of I, as you said, very rarely make mistakes. And the one mistake I did make almost got me killed.
The one mistake you did make. Telling me. Yes, ultimately, what's a solid danger? It's ultimate. But those are simply ifs. The only if that is important. Recognition that hurt.
I suppose I would not be so upset by this revelation had I not had my most valuable of gifts taken away from me. My intellect.
Think you're losing your respect because
No, I did lose my intellect because of the curse disease thing that I contracted because I rushed in.
I see. Well, I feel a bit better now as the disease.
I do feel better, but it would not have been a problem had I not recklessly rushed in. I feel as if it would have been better if I had not done so, because A, it would have not progressed the affliction, and B, it would not have put the rest of you in danger because of the admittedly not foreseeable ambush that we had incurred immediately afterward.
But so your logic is that you should have decided to let you life potentially die, so that you would not risk the life of others.
It is an unfortunate case that Tauntaun, I believe, mentioned earlier. The case of, I believe he called it the trolley problem.
Helping, vice versa.
Yes. Saving many saving many at the sacrifice of one. And as much as I would not have wanted to do so, I feel as if had I allowed that to happen, we would have been in a much easier place when... What was his name? Alton. When Alton and his entourage struck. Excuse me.
Your counterpoint. Yes. Besides, I guess. How would our mental faculties have been if suffering? standing there. Sorry for there's no.
I imagine that would not have taken effect until after the fight was over, because we would have been much too distracted with the sudden but inevitable betrayal.
Like it or not.
At least that's how I would have been.
Well, that man didn't make it. But like it or not, we are all emotional. Whether we wanted it. Remember what happened when we died?
Yes. That
Yes.
was another lapse in my emotional wall.
Thing. Affected all of us. Trying to. Afterward. Hard.
I will admit I was considering lethal action myself.
Oh. Timing.
Oh. You saw. Regrettable.
Your death or your showing up?
The latter. Well, both, but I apologize. This is... I fear we are different and yet the same. It is an awkward conundrum.
I see before me a woman who only on a path that is steps as far as the acceptance of emotions are not a weakness. That's something I yes, they honorable. Yes, it makes it easy. But what you're thinking, manipulate. But that does not make it. It has its logic. It can be seen as different. It's something. But emotions have something. Emotions is what makes us. Emotions is what made Mark give his life up to give us a chance.
Yes, that was...
What's caused Zardak to care about his child and his... Well... Besides friends... Speak now. I cannot. I'll take no stops.
I suppose.
Almost. Good.
Elby will very, very slowly smile back. Probably not as big a smile as Adel's, but she's working on it.
To go out?
I will do whatever is required of me. I do not feel too strongly one way or the other. I simply must think.
They will head out. Out the way.
Right. I'll Elby will actually come out. Just sit here. Or just stand here.
Okay. Again, have another thing. Back.
Thank you again, Hubert.
Of course.
What were you all talking about? Okay. Oh, you think I'm pretty.
Stay here.
Jubilee doesn't kind of looks around. Has anyone seen Ophi?
They are bathing.
Okay.
It seems that their conversation is wrapping up as Nyla looks to you curiously as you come out.
Sorry, you're not here.
Your friend was getting me up to date on the situation with the amulets.
Ah. What would it?
Not a permanent one, I'm afraid. Well, the only thing that I'm certain of is if this demon has had enemies in the past, there are ways to destroy these amulets. It is just a matter of finding how. Is there some sort of holy empire that has religious zealots who may know of certain artifacts that could destroy these amulets by chance?
I mean, I come from there. It's Haven.
No, it's not Haven.
Yeah, it's not like we have a print of one in there.
No, so Haven is a city of angels. While there are holy people there, they are not devout, destroy all evil followers.
Oh, there's a
Still
kingdom.
got at least one.
There's a kingdom. But there's
The
zealots
Crusaders.
in it.
Oh,
They're a little crazy.
Crazy in what way?
Fire crazy.
Go.
I'm sorry, I just saw a comic of a kobold becoming a necromancer and getting scared by his own undead villain.
Ah!
Sorry, go ahead.
oh. Holy crap.
Oh, that was just.
Yeah. What?
So,
Maybe Paul Masters is good though too.
good.
Who is Poe Masters?
Oh, you would absolutely love Poe Masters. He's great.
He raises an eyebrow to this.
He's a very magical sort. Very eclectic, very unique. has a very large golem companion named Bartholomew. And yeah, he's just a fun-loving guy.
Okay.
I believe he's an explorer too. He looks for like magical artifacts and stuff.
What turned you around on Poe Masters?
I just felt, maybe I should be a little nicer. Ever since that whole, debacle with the card thing. I mean, he's really annoying with all this, I have my face and my voice plastered on absolutely everything, but, like, he's not evil or mean-spirited. He's just really, really full of himself. And, I mean, it's not so bad, I think. Gonna have to really bite my tongue when he starts doing his, I am the great Pomasters thing.
I am unsure if you will be able.
Yeah. I don't know. Chaos.
Am I wrong though?
No, you're not, and that scares me.
What do you mean?
Not everyone's
just,
gonna get what I told.
Chaos passed me a DM of a comparison that none of you will get except me and Chaos.
Maybe so.
So yeah, storeroom will sort of just look around. So is that the plan? We're gonna go visit Poe and let him know of whatever we have to let him know about?
How do we intend on finding him if that is the plan?
Maybe he's tending to the museum?
Well, I feel like the religious zealots place might be a good start first.
Okay. That'd be a weird place to find him, but sure.
Yeah, fine there.
Okay. Maybe just check around, see if he's there.
In the worst case scenario, we could also just message him, I guess.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like you. Can't think.
I mean, doesn't someone... What was that? Did Riki ever astral project Mark in front of everyone?
It was Ricky.
No, I was asking if they saw that. If that happened.
They would be aware that that is something she is capable of.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, if we could figure out his location, do we not have maybe Riki astral project someone there to talk to?
I don't really want to given baby.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah. Wait, Ricky had a baby. Well, had an egg.
Related egg.
Yeah.
George is gonna look at Ale Sarday wide-eyed for a second.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
Sorry,
he
what?
wasn't there.
Yeah, it's kobold mating season, and yeah.
Yeah, Ricky and Squid had an egg. That's why she's in Aria right now. When she laid the egg, a few gods showed up because they could sense the energy. And I'm nervous about what that would do if we brought it here. Especially because the moon is watching us. So, I don't think it's wise to bring Ricky. Not for a while.
I don't think George is aware of that tidbit either.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, she kind of get...
Moon is watching us.
Just dropping all the big news on him.
Yeah, Ricky is a mom and the moon is watching.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Oh, yes. So the moon
Yeah,
is
keep up.
the moon is a beholder, a goddess, a beholder turned god. They are the goddess of. I think they're just the goddess of. Name is Flag has CX. You know what? I can't pronounce this shit, but I'm just going to type it out, and you can.
Quagmire, God.
I can't
Giggity.
pronounce this name, so I'm just gonna call her Quagsy.
Quagsix?
Quag has sex. That's what it is.
Quagsix?
Quag has sex.
I think it's Quagsix.
Yes,
Quack
that
sex.
Flag has sick. Flag has sick.
Does Josh not remember if he's heard about that god before?
Roll religion.
He would laugh and just be like, oh yeah, I've read about that. Oh god, religion, oh no. Yours
Nope.
was all about history, but it was nothing about gods.
The irony of irony.
Oh, then her eyes will widen. She looked. Milo, I forgot.
Yes.
Calamity
Yes.
is on the moon.
What?
When you sent him through that portal, he arrived
No.
here in
Didn't
Crestfall.
didn't send him through a portal. He used an ability on himself.
Oh,
One that I thought erased people from existence.
but
I mean,
no.
when you get sent to a new realm and you can't really go there, it kind of is as if you're erasing existence to them.
And every being that is from existence.
I'm saying if you don't really think about it, I'm saying to probably someone who doesn't have much common knowledge about other realms who might think so. Or am I wrong in assuming that as he kind of looks over the Nilo?
Nilo just slowly shrugs to this. This does not seem to be his area of expertise.
Oh, George, no. The reason why the blood moons were occurring was because Vicasix was testing what she could do with Calamity. That's what the blood moons were. And the reason why they have stopped these past few months is because she finished her experiments. I don't know to what end. Anton was the one that spoke with her. But I think she might have access to Ether now? Or something. Something to do with Calamity. So,
That's not good news.
So you're telling me the moon, who is watching us, has been somehow doing experiments on Calamity for whatever reason.
yes, she's been doing that for the past 20 years.
Adol, you would
This is
remember
the
that
Shards.
you would remember the main reason was to get Dark Ether to break the thing that prevented her from coming to the
Oh,
planet.
yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, she will let them know that. She has broken the limits that the gods put to stop gods from interfering. And now she seems to be the only god that can interfere with mortals. And don't know, she does not know if that's a good or a bad thing.
That would be a great pick.
I completely forgot about that. Oh, God. I don't know if she's an antagonist or not.
I guess it's just George still talking. I could. Oh, she might be busy, but I could try talking to Mom and see what she says about that.
Alright. Good idea.
Also, she's also a goddess. Because I'll wait for Dora to come back and confirm that. Because if she's also a goddess, would be the same as X, to where we can't say their name unless they get power.
Let's hope that she is see us when it's day. Also, she got really mad when we left the town.
How? She somehow show it? Did she somehow show it?
No. You'll have to ask Tauntaun.
And back.
Good
Bro,
luck with
saying
that.
that-
Tauntaun seems to be in a sulking mood lately.
Juro was saying that George is trying to think about if Quagga say their name that gives them power or lets them see you or some shit.
No idea. You didn't roll well enough on your religion.
He's gonna try to contact his Hazel.
Okay.
Mom!
Mom, I'm being watched.
Mom is a creepy lady.
Due to the frequency of your contacts, Azazel will answer slightly panicked and go, "Are you okay? I'm not used to you contacting me this frequently. Are you hurt?"
No, I'm fine.
Are you
Just
sure?
been yes, positive. Just came across some new information that's I'm not sure if it's concerning or not. Do you know of a being named Wagasix?
Yes. She does not sound thrilled that you mentioned the name.
There was venom behind that.
Do you by chance know if they are a good person or a bad person?
I know that they are a god in name only. They were not one of the original gods. She made herself a god.
Huh. Anything else about her history, or was that all you kind of heard about her?
I know she is a beholder, so most likely not exactly the friendliest of creatures in existence.
Yeah, well, I guess just for your information, apparently she's the moon now and has been watching us.
She has been the moon for a while. She became the self-proclaimed goddess of the moon when she ascended into godhood.
Huh. Well, it's not only that, apparently the blood moons that has been getting caused was from her experimenting on a being known as Calamity.
This is interesting news.
Yeah, apparently the reason why it hasn't happened is because she's now done with her experiments and has somehow found a way to interfere with mortals on the world now.
That is not good news. The gods came to an agreement that they would no longer interfere with the ongoings of mortals. If she's found a way to break this, that could cause problems.
What do you mean? Like just because of her, or maybe with other gods as well?
That is hard to explain. The gods left the world due to a being called Rashi. He killed one of them. The gods decided that they had to leave after sealing him away to ensure that another being like him never arose.
Okay. So do you think that might be what she's trying to do, is hunt down Rashi?
Highly unlikely. I'm not sure what her motives are, what her desires are, or even what her plans may be. But I do know that if she has found a way to break the pact of the gods, it is no good.
Huh, okay.
She's Westfall's version. She's the dark reflection of Dovemir. Or, sorry, not Dovemir. Diablo.
Oh.
A mortal that became a god with the moon, and in Diablo's case it was magic, and beholders are known for anti-magic. There. Oh shit, this is bad. Oh shit.
This world of Waverly is wild, man.
Oh, alright. That's definitely not good, I guess, so I guess we'll continue to keep an eye out.
To be fair, I think she's the one keeping an eye out
Ooh.
on us.
I hate it. Also, I'll keep that in mind, but also we're going to go, I guess, heading to the Drow cult.
What on earth do you have need of with the Templars?
That wouldn't be a me question, that would be an Adel question.
And you agreed.
Patch me through.
Exactly.
It was his idea, so yes, he did.
And
Well,
you
no,
agreed. And
well-
you agreed. George fully remembering it was his idea. No.
Well, not exactly. They may be the only people that may know of artifacts to help get rid of the amulets.
They are, unfortunately, very knowledgeable in things such as that.
Yeah, I'm not exactly too thrilled to talk to them either.
They are not evil, George. They are some semblance of good. They just are too extreme, too volatile.
So you're telling me if I badmouth their god, they'd probably want to hang me or kill me?
I am uncertain, but I do know that their god lives in their city, so do be mindful of that.
Okay. Also, last question. Have you heard of the whereabouts of Full Masters at all?
The little halfling.
Yeah.
I know he comes and goes, but I'm afraid to say I do not keep tabs on exactly where he is.
Any tabs on the paladin?
Unfortunately, no. He is very good at eluding detection.
I'll find him.
And when you do, ensure he does not come back.
I will make sure of it.
Good.
Alright. I'm gonna go let them know about that then.
Good luck on your endeavors, George.
Thank you. You as well. Mom. And they'll hang up the call.
As you do, you can feel the smile from her as you call her.
George will then stretch as he was sleeping on the side of the wall. And then we'll just say, well,
That just makes me think. Hold on, I gotta call my mom. Flops into the wall.
yeah, just stretches and look over. Well, what Azazel says, her being able to do that shit definitely is not a good thing. Yeah, apparently there was this pact that the gods made after Rashi killed one of them that they would never interfere and all that. So her kind of breaking that pact causes a lot of problems.
He'll instinctively stubborn. Remember, A god almost choked her like a chicken. Or not. Well, in the meantime, we'll just have to keep an eye out for possible, whatever her plan.
I mean, if Behold is our anti-magic, maybe it's along those lines.
Only the center eye, Hubert says. The center eye radiates a cone of anti-magic.
I mean, what if there's a way to... Thanks for a second.
He'll just slowly look over to Hubert. Hubert, when the moon was watching us, we just saw the moon turn to a giant eye.
He has 11 of those, my lady.
Yes, what if one of them is the... Oh. Magic?
You would have noticed. You would not have been able to feel your magic so deep within you.
I just hope that she doesn't have the ability to turn.
I would hope that she was not able to do that with any of her eyes, lest this planet would be destroyed.
I hope that. And it doesn't seem like destroy them. Still,
I mean, she's a god. What god would want to destroy their own world?
it will just
Polaris.
Huh?
There's a god back from where I'm from. He wanted to be king so badly he would destroy anything to ensure that he remained king. In fact, he scorched nearly a fourth of the continent back in my homeland until we did some things we probably shouldn't have and made that not happen. But he shrugs to this and says, it didn't happen, so we fixed it, I guess.
You mean
Yes.
Obitus?
Yeah, it was entirely his fault.
Oh, by the way, he's my.
He just stares at you. You can see a processing circle over his head.
Oh, take out the gun. I got this from
Buffer,
Waverly.
please wait.
Got this from Waverly. Anyway, we should probably start heading back to Shards.
I'm Oben's
Dial-up
daughter.
noises in
Okay,
Niall's
bye.
head.
I'm Obitus's daughter, and I got this from his biggest rival. Bye.
Yep.
Later.
Pulling a classic Obitus. That one.
Yep, definitely his daughter.
Oh, yeah, also, I don't know if you already knew this, but the god of the drow place lives with them, so make sure to be on your best behavior.
Holy someone. Should be speaking to.
Yeah, I'm telling you that because you're much better at talking than I am.
He listens to me less than any.
That's not entirely true, my lady. He's gotten better. In his own little way.
And if you want me to warn
Unfortunately, in
them
his
all
current condition, well, he'll listen anyway.
Who is still by
Yes.
probably too. Boring. Someone get Ophi?
Not unless you want one of us to walk in on the bath.
Patterson.
So, Mom,
Patterson will begin vigorously knocking on the door with all four hands.
Also start knocking on.
Ophi, there are a lot of people knocking on the door.
Why are you not?
Hello. Also, Ophi, you're not in bed, you're in a bath.
Yeah, I know. But you know how people get in a nice warm bath. You tend to get a little bit sleepy.
Hello.
Hello.
I am Pattison.
I am your mother.
Why are you knock?
Time go. Leave now. Go back, Dad.
Yes. What he said.
Can't even enjoy a bath.
Sophie, you've been in there for like an hour.
I know.
Like, your water wouldn't be warm anymore.
Open or me kick down door.
You leave that door alone. We aren't
Kick
back
door.
at home.
Patterson, kick door. Kicks door.
Phone boy. No.
Yes.
Give child privacy when they naked. Put door back.
Patterson, who didn't successfully kick the door open, looks to the door and scratches his skull.
He points at the door. Put it back.
He continues to stare at the door as he didn't move it. He's trying to figure out what you mean.
Oh, Beastie seems very stern and
Hey, Tauntaun?
Tauntaun remains quiet, contemplating how best to commit the murder.
You know how smart Patterson is?
Very silent Tauntaun murdered contemplation noises.
What if I figured out a way to make him smarter?
wouldn't that require you to give?
No,
But not-
there's an item that I've read about that gives people, intelligence. Makes them smarter.
I was worried about.
And it
That's
does
what I
not
was-
appear that it does not appear that Tauntaun is in any mental state to answer questions at the moment.
As Otto takes another look at Tauntaun again. Oh yeah, right. He's had that face all morning.
Other sir. This is what-
Huh. Well, if you didn't say no, I might do it anyway.
I didn't hear a no, so clearly it's a yes.
It's been. Suppose if that were the case, he would approve of that anyway. So,
Elvie's actually going to reach out and put a hand on Tauntaun's arm and just look up at him.
Just 1,000 miles stare of just murder contemplation.
Patterson walks over behind Tauntaun, looks him over, and just smacks the shit out of the back of Tauntaun's head.
damn.
Tauntaun's head is still contemplating murder, but aimed down now.
Patterson will begin picking Tauntaun's nose. And you can all see the look on his face of Patterson going, he never lets me do this.
Oh. Put down the portal here, pointing office.
Keep in mind, that is the gate spell. It's not a portal. It will take you to a different dimension.
Okay.
So we have to pop between dimensions in order to get somewhere.
I thought it could just take us. This is how it works.
I
Alright.
could just win.
I mean, a
Walk
dimension
us.
is a different place.
Well, I guess we could. But so long. Actually, it's not even that. It's not make things. The person
No,
that
we-
makes the things indisposed. Well, no, Rick. You'll just go. The carriage is taunted.
We can just walk.
I was gonna open up. Let's see how long. How long would it take to?
Jubilee spell, not very long.
All right. Wait, man. People.
I can take 10 people plus me.
2,
So 1, 2,
10.
11.
Keep in mind, Patterson can be broken down and put into a bag of holding.
Still.
That's still 13 then.
1, 2, 3,
Wait,
4,
13.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's
1, 2,
5,
3,
6,
4,
7.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 of you in the party, not counting
So
Nez and not counting Nilo.
huh? What?
Again,
1,
Patterson
2, 3,
Patterson
4,
can be
5,
broken
6,
down
7,
and put
8,
into the bag of
9,
holding.
My brain must
Yes,
not.
yeah,
11.
10 plus me.
How the brain
10
must
plus
not
me,
be
that's
working.
11.
I can't. What happened?
Are you counting the NPC behind the bar?
No, I'm not. I'm just counting. I don't know what's going on. My brain is just not. And
Yep.
Slowly melting out of your ears, apparently.
apparently, I can't count.
He can only count to 4. He can only count to
2. Ow! Oh, it's 11 because I'm counting Jubilee too. Okay, I'm not stupid. I can count. Jesus.
Yeah, so do not count Jubilee. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes.
Again, I haven't counted Nilo and I haven't counted Nez. So that's all of us.
Oh, we need to do that.
What?
I mean, why?
We have to have the army of NPCs.
You think we're just going to leave
Double cast the
Nilo
spell.
alone here?
Double cast the spell.
Double count.
I mean, if you have enough spell slots.
Can I do that? Oh, let me see.
Won't do anything for you, and
Come on.
could be an overuse of power, but you never know.
Okay.
You only need 2 of the spell slots.
Yeah, it's not a concentration. Okay. So I only have 1 is the problem.
Oh. Shame.
So I can only do this once.
Oh,
But good,
we could use George's
good,
idea.
good idea
and
for the
have-
future.
Have Nilo just either.
Can Nilo do anything?
Why are you so desperate to have the NPC?
Gee,
army!
No, this is his idea, not mine.
what could possibly happen if we leave the king of a foreign land alone in Crestfall?
A lot.
Keep in mind, that king
That's
has an
besides the
orbital
point.
laser.
Your point
Also
being,
keep in mind,
Beast, we almost soloed him.
Also keep in mind, he had his own way of getting here.
I trust nothing in this goddamn country, okay?
Like, clearly, if he managed to get to this dimension on his own, he can get out of it.
I trust nothing. Either I fucking know we leave him alone, next thing we know he ends up in the realm between realms captured by the puppeteer or some shit. I trust nothing. This place can fuck him up and we don't even know. What if he leaves the village and walks face first into Rashi's titties? What are we gonna do then?
Rashi's a
What?
lizard. He doesn't have any titties.
Oh, Lord.
Alright. Well, if we want to leave him behind, I guess we will.
But we're taking Nez.
You can't take Nez. You have too many people.
We can totally take Nez. Shove him in a bag.
That will kill him.
Only if we take too long.
It will take you longer than 10 minutes.
We'll give him an air straw.
Alright, so apart from trying to kill Ness, do you have any other ideas? Because you can float the idea to Nilo to try and power up the spell.
The idea to Nilo.
Uh-huh, go on.
I think you can.
I can try. I haven't really done it in a while, so I don't know how successful I'll be.
Well, it worked.
Nilo holds his hand out.
You just shrug and be like, oh, what the hell? You can take it.
Not that far away, you won't. There we go.
Sorry, it's kind of weird interacting with myself.
You're not interacting with yourself. You're interacting with me, acting like you.
That doesn't make it any better.
It makes it worse, if anything.
Why? Because I do it so well? Nilo
Yes.
will grip your hand, and you see the light ether glowing a bit, and he looks like he's trying really hard, but ultimately you don't feel anything, as he just sighs and goes, I must be out of practice.
It's okay.
Oh, God.
Oh. This can only end well.
Oh no.
Wow, that's impressive.
Alright,
Oh no.
alright. So, Nilo tries again, and you all watch him glow very briefly.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Oh,
remember
I
that
didn't do
problem that Phenom was just talking about a few minutes ago?
Hey, Phenom, you did this. You made him roll the nat 1 on the D100.
What are you saying for me?
It's like Nyla's always destined to roll 1 on D100s. Like, how many times did
Man.
I do that with Nylo?
Man, I'm really good at channeling the inner Nilo. I can even roll his ones on a D100.
I was just going to stare at what. And
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Again, I didn't do that.
congratulations, Rick.
Julie.
Killed the king. Kingdom.
If Julie had the ability to turn pale, she would be right now, because she's like, oh no, I really didn't.
That means there's a perfect kingdom for us to usurp, my lady. We should go back and do as such.
Well,
Oh, I'm gonna have caused an international incident.
let's put up hit head over.
Really channeling,
Yeah.
really channeling her father's energy here. Nilo disappears. It'll be fine. Moving on.
Well, I said it'll be fine. More, there's fuck all we can do about that. Well, actually, wait, no, there's something. We'll scry him. Let's see where you.
Let's see what it would have been if Phenom hadn't jinxed it. A 66.
Well, fuck.
That is also a very
Perhaps could it be Satan?
I know, right? You're just missing 1 6.
Oh, what is the plan now, my lady?
Right, Nilo.
Oh, he's not on this dimension,
Oh,
so Scry doesn't work.
well, shit. Okay, well, back to the original plan. Let's over to Fredak.
But we have to bring Nez somehow.
Why? Why do you have to bring
So saith Ophi. We must bring Dad Uncle.
Dunkle?
He's
We
the
must
Dunkle.
bring the Dunkle.
He's just gotta think for a bit. Then we'll go over to
Yeah?
open bag of holes.
Why?
Do it.
Okay. Why open bag of holding? Why
He's-
open bag of holding?
Well, then try and step into it, but like situate herself so that the bag ends underneath her.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you this. The only way this will work is if you go completely into the bag. Otherwise, the spell will still count you as a creature.
Damn.
What the hell are you doing?
Trying to sit back like it belongs.
I don't think it's built for that.
It will have way to follow us.
I can make my way there.
You know. Okay. You go.
Gather up.
Hold on, Matt has caused me.
I'm
to-
asking stupid questions, don't mind me.
An empty
It has
dex.
caused. Hold on.
Unless it's just sticking stuff in an oven. But yeah. Icing.
Okay, so according to the rules, the DM decides which of the 6 abilities is relevant for the task at hand. So I choose Con.
Okay.
On.
Yeah.
Icon.
Because you have to taste your food. You have to be able to
does say.
taste. You have to be able to taste test it, which uses your Constitution. Which means even you will know if your food tastes like shit.
Fair
But
point.
if you're proficient in cooking utensils, you would just add your proficiency to it.
Okay. So con plus proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay.
If proficient, of course.
Yeah.
Alright, so did Jubilee cast Windwalk? On
Yes.
the. Alright, so
Fart cloud.
Patterson has Patterson been stuffed into a bag of holding or the bag of scolding?
I'll
Scolding.
stuff them in. I can stuff. Okay.
Alright.
Never mind.
Oh,
Alright,
that'll be funny.
Tauntaun, are you the one putting Patterson in? Yes. Okay. As you do, the bag of scolding will go, "You're in a really amazing father, putting your son somewhere he can't see or breathe."
Tauntaun's just going to move one eye to look at the bag.
The bag has no eyes, so it cannot look back at you. But eventually it goes, "Do you think I'm sexy? I hate to tell you this, but you aren't my type."
The hell was that sound in the background?
Don't worry about it.
He's then just
Anyway.
gonna slowly look back to forward.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Alright, so after Patterson has been successfully stored into the bag of scolding, do you all go on your way?
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yep.
I
You will
suppose so.
By ahead.
Okay. Ophi, do you do anything with Nez before you go?
Yeah, give him back his clothes.
Okay. Alright. So,
Just throw a bunch of clothes at him. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Dunkle.
bye, Donkle.
Hmm.
Alright. Well, Ophi is the icon. Ophi, move 2 squares.
Dos squero?
2 square.
Which one counts as 2? This one seems like it counts as 2.
Yes, that one is a 2. And
We're clouds.
nothing eventful happens, so you get to move 2 more square. And you all make it back to the city with relative ease. SLV is going to represent the party now. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I can swap this, don't worry.
Okay. I mean, I could, but like,
Ophi.
I would.
Wait, where are we?
That's not the...
Left side,
Yeah, no, hold on. I gotta move his token. He can't be there, because that's not the direction you guys are moving.
south side.
There.
South side?
Foster.
But yeah, since Matt had to BRB, Ophi, you're now responsible for the party. Good luck.
We're all fucked. The hormonal, nearly adult is in charge. We're all gonna die.
Keep in mind, you will have to run your ideas by the party, and there is one NPC who probably won't listen to you.
Which NPC do we have with us?
Hubert.
Ow. So, what was our plan again? Oh. Are we still clouds?
We can revert back into our original forms at any time.
Let's go.
Okay, but is the clouds thing still working?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But would your dad be happy if you came to the top of the tower as a cloud?
Only one way
There's
to
a
find
seat.
out. He's never been a cloud before.
There's a staircase for a reason.
Yeah, but imagine how hilarious it would be if he just came out of his own room. That's what's going through Ophi's mind.
Alright. So what about the rest of you? How do you get to the top of the tower?
Are we not house?
You are, but I need to know how you get to the top of the tower.
House. Easty.
Okay.
Unclouded.
Okay. What of everyone else?
George will stay a cloud and go up the stairs as well as Autumn.
He will stay a cloud and go up the stairs?
Or I guess float up the stairs.
Okay. And, Tauntaun?
He'll go as a cloud, but he'll go up the elevator shaft as a cloud.
Okay. And Jubilee and Scalodius.
Jubilee, elevator, shaft.
Or a cloud. Oh.
I know,
Falling up.
elevator shaft.
Okay.
Skilloid stairs.
Hubert will also take the stairs. So, as we have 3 people taking the stairs, I need con checks from Beastie and Scalodius.
Working on it.
Disables.
It's not on the screen, silly.
Oh wow. Not 20.
Alright. So, Scalodius, you're actually doing a lot better than the last time you did this. And whereas Hubert and Beastie have only made it 20% of the way up, you actually managed to make it a good 30.
Proud dragon noises.
Or a Constitution saving.
Save or check?
Either or, I don't care. Whichever you want to use.
Because that last one was a check.
It was a nat
If it
20.
was a save, open higher.
I mean, if it doesn't matter, it's nat 20 and nat 20. Alright, so Scalodius is now at 50, and Beastie, you were at 40. And Hubert is very calmly keeping up with your pace, Beastie. Well, with this, Scalodius, you slow down a bit, and as you make it to 60, both Hubert and Beastie catch up with you.
How many con checks is required for Thorgrim?
Now that you're back, you're still technically a cloud. You can choose to fly up or go up the staircase.
Fuck that! I'm going up the staircase.
What about Elby?
She's flying up.
Alright, so you need to make 3 Constitution saving throws.
Saving throws?
Ophi went in through his window.
Yeah. Saving throws or con checks, whichever you want to do. Alright, Thorgrim, you're not doing great. You're still not doing great. Alright,
I mean,
Thorgrim.
it gets better.
Strike 3.
Alright, so Thorgrim, you are at a solid 25%, and everyone else is at 60. And you can feel Hubert watching you from way above.
Staring at him through the stairs.
Number 4.
Oh no.
Ah.
Alright, so Thorgrim, you get to roll 1 more.
Okay. Wow.
Old man's about to have a heart attack.
Alright, so Scalodius and Hubert both overtake Beastie once again, as they make it to 80, and Beastie, you make it to 70. Thorgrim, you get to 30.
God damn it.
I might actually be Beastie for the first time.
Okay. You know what?
Oh!
Never mind.
Oh!
Are you sure about that?
At 20 though.
Alright, so Thorgrim?
Get a 28.
Is there any
Mine was on a
way that
19.
I can use a monk ability to, like,
You can do as much as you want to.
let me see if I can choose this. See if there's any monk abilities I can use. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, because raging wouldn't give me advantage on con saves, would it?
Sure it would. Sure it would. I gave you advantage the last time you used rage on this instance.
I mean, sure, okay. Thorgrim, do I still feel the mocking gaze of Hubert upon me?
You can feel Hubert watching you. You don't know if it's mocking or not, but it's definitely watching you.
That's it.
Judging you. Judging you silently.
You know.
Okay. Okay, if he's giving me the silent judge look, I'm gonna rage and charge at him.
Okay.
Charge up the stairs at him.
So that'll give you advantage on your save.
Oh my fucking god! Are you kidding me?
What the fuck?
Alright, you get to 40 with Hubert, Beastie, and Scalodius at 90.
Motherfucker!
Right. See who wins. Gosh. Ah!
Yay!
Wow!
Beastie, as you're going up, you trip and falter a bit, with Scalodius and Hubert overtaking you and making it to the top of the tower at the same time, with you coming up shortly thereafter. Thorgrim, you get to trek up the tower alone.
Did somebody wax the stairs?
I swear to God, I'm not this old.
I'm not old. I got younger with the thing. Why am I having so much trouble?
Jason.
Oh God, no. Don't kick it down the stairs.
He kicks it.
No!
Watch it somehow just snowball into a boulder.
Yeah, not Thorgrim over. Back down the stairs.
Thorgrim, roll a dexterity save.
Oh no!
I can see it coming, right?
We're about to hear the goofy falling noise.
Okay, I get advantage, so it's a 20.
Okay, you're fine, but you're still good to go up the staircase. You still
Yes.
got to go up the staircase alone. Everyone else has made it up.
Do you want me to continue rolling con checks, or?
No. The
Yeah.
con checks is just for fun to see who will make it up first.
Okay,
You
yeah,
will make it there eventually. You're just
eventually.
not first.
No grandpa. I probably shouldn't be at the front. I should probably be at the back.
True.
Panther and Sinclair doing here. We leave them.
We did.
No. They managed to make their way back home.
How the hell did?
You brought them with you when you used the gate to bring the mobsters.
Oh, so yes, we just.
Shit, who's watching Riki?
Squib is watching Riki.
No, Obitus is there too.
True.
Hmm.
Oh, so two above. Right. We'll look up.
Hmm.
Sorry, what?
For your thing.
Oh, yes. Jubilee will approach the Ardak. How did the talks go?
What'd you say?
How did the talk... greetings, Zardex. How... Zardex... My brain stopped there for a moment. Greetings, Zardak. How did the talks go?
I tried to keep my business private. He then looks up from his
Understood.
paperwork. Speaking of business, did you figure out what was troubling that village?
Right. Well, in regards to that, yeah. It was a bit of a bestial problem, and then she'll go on to explain the curse that happened and the people that were inflicted with said problem.
It sounds troubling. But you did me a service, which requires payment. He will then reach under his desk and lift a backpack before tossing it, and despite the distance between you two, the backpack firmly lands at your feet.
Jubilee will look inside real quick.
8,000 gold.
Oh, damn.
Much appreciated, Zardek. And I don't need to know the details of the business deal, just if everything went smoothly or not.
As said, I try to keep business to myself.
I shall have to see if things are patched up there with, why can I never remember the guy's name? The mafia boss. It's like, it's not Bao something.
I can't imagine, but help but imagine that Jubilee's saying all of this while Sardak's just watching her. Like, I know his name is something.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's just make that canon. Because Jubilee, I can never remember this guy's name to save my life. I can't remember names.
I'll just be.
She can be so graceful when dancing, but right now she has the grace of bull in a china shop.
I don't know. Did you see that one movie? They have a good amount of grace.
Ah, Tauntaun. It's good to hear from you.
No, that was just me piping up from out of character. Tauntaun is still doing the murder look. I'm just saying there is a movie where a bull had a good amount of grace. I don't remember what it was.
On where the bull.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
He did end
John
up in a
Cena
China
bull.
shop and he did fuck things.
Yep, that's the one. The second I saw the bull, it's like, yeah, that's the right one.
He did actually end up in.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. He did break some.
Jubilee will.
Yeah, but he got so far before
Jubilee
that
will.
broke.
Jubilee will.
She'll bow her head to Zardak and grab the backpack full of money and try to bring it over to the rest of the group.
Okay.
Yeah, coming. Grab
Ah.
bag.
8,000.
Ah,
Grab
Thorgrim.
bag. Yeah.
It's good to see that you finally made it.
Yeah. Shut up. Just shut up.
Why? I was congratulating you.
You're doing this on purpose.
Doing what, Thorgrim? Do you not want me to give you word?
Oh no, we're an upside down.
Uh,
We're an upside down cross, guys.
I
That
am
is-
in.
No,
That is-
Patterson's all the way at the end. It's not a cross, it's just a really weird plus sign.
Also, an upside-down cross is the symbol of St. Peter.
Eh.
Not St. Peter. Sorry. It is a symbol of one of Jesus.
I was gonna say, what?
Not St. Peter, sorry. But it is the symbol of one of Jesus' apostles. Because whenever he was getting crucified, he did not want to be crucified in the same manner as Jesus because he did not believe he deserved it, so they crucified him on an upside-down cross. So thus making the upside-down cross his symbol.
Yes.
The more you know.
Are you mocking me, Hubert?
Me? No, I would never.
Insight check, natural 20. Is he mocking me?
What? Him? No.
Boy, don't you dare!
He is absolutely mocking me.
Of course he is.
Thorgrim's gonna just glare at him and then smile. Yeah. I get it. Fine. I'm an old guy. Stuffing all the money in the bag of holding.
I never said that.
Yeah, you thought it.
I would never.
Yeah, sure. Gonna walk over and just gently poke him in the gut. And then once he's done that, he turns to Zardak and just goes, "Oh, hey, mind if I sit
Hello.
down?"
You do as you please.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit down now. Hey, George.
Hold on, Thor.
Plunk.
Here. And she'll hand him 2,000 of gold. Stuff that. Roxon. Even though that's just someone steal.
2,000 more gold. Cool. I will mark that in the bag of the
Just
holding.
made 10K.
Dope. Oh, and then Thorgrim will just go, "Yep, thank you."
Dardak raises an eyebrow to this and goes, "What business do you have with the Templars?"
Ask them. Also, or contain something. The amulet of
Best not mention that you have ties with me, then. Me personally, no. They aren't worth my time to be enemies of. Them towards me, they find me egregious, to say the least.
people at
Most.
Havens.
This may not come as a surprise to you all, but I am not exactly very smiled upon here, due to the way that I handle things. But the Templars dislike me, due to the fact that I offer the vampires protection.
So they're extremists. Probably don't like anything undead type of deal.
They don't like undead, demons, devils, corrupted angels, anything that can be perceived as evil.
Oh, so they're super extremists.
They racist.
Huh. All right.
They burned down my.
Yes, they did. They don't particularly like goblins either.
Are they cordial at least with them, or do they just not allow them at all?
You have to remember that sentient goblins aren't exactly common. So it's mostly a kill on sight sort of deal, unless the goblin can prove that they're sentient enough to hold a conversation. And then it depends on how they act. Which, there are not very many sentient goblins to begin with.
Only. Okay, no. 5.
I guess that makes things a little bit difficult.
It just beastie wait somewhere.
We could disguise her as a halfling.
Beastie will give Hubert. As me as halfling? You won't cut me in half?
No, you're already short enough to be half of someone.
No. Beastie. Halflings are the small humans.
Oh. But me green.
We can
There-
apply makeup to prevent that.
Yes, there are many ways to change your skin to make you look less.
Yeah,
Make-
but
Make you blend in.
also, wouldn't that mean that someone like Jubilee might not be seen as welcome there either?
No, spoke with them. We're actually sort of allies. We gained their trust.
Then, if that's the case, I know Patterson probably will be a no-go no matter what, but we can, I mean, Beastie is sentient already. Able to function more than any regular goblins.
Trust to her and Patterson. At least
When you guys first talked to them, was it with Patterson?
Yeah, we kind of had to make sure they didn't see him.
I think they saw him when we did what they asked us. I think they did. And they didn't. Well, they minded
Was
him.
it
They
outside of
didn't
the
seem
city
to
or
try
in?
and kill him.
Outside or in the city?
Was
Yeah,
it
no,
Outside.
we were just in like a field somewhere.
It was outside a city near a goblin nest.
He still just
Okay.
curious.
Yes.
Hmm. I guess we could let what you guys think might be best. We'll do that. I think it'll be fine no matter what, but I also wouldn't mind taking precautions just in case.
Guys believe that we should take precautions.
Hey, my internet crapped out for a second. I missed everything that was said for the last 30 seconds.
I mean, it was just Ado asking if people were okay wanting to take precautions, and no one responded.
Oh, good. Then I didn't miss anything, because I'm not the one who's supposed to answer these questions.
Yeah, I mean, probably not best idea to go in there kicking and screaming. If that's what you're asking.
Everything. Pick up. Suppose we could. Take out the gun.
Okay. Okay.
Where is Baron? We send him back home.
Yeah.
Is to going into the bottle in Aria?
Can we
No,
grab my
honestly-
boys? You know, the two that we've left in Haven this entire time?
We can pick them up. We can pick them up after our trip to Solaria. The Templars are southwest of there, back from Haven.
Cool.
Unfortunately, Gate has to go from one dimension to another.
Done.
So, if we are going to take a stop to Solaria, in order to make sure that everything is in order, we can make the other connection to Haven and pick up the boys, as he says. The silence is palpable.
You could cut it with a knife.
Wait, out of character question: is that Zealot Town actually located in Solaria, or am I tripping?
No, the Zealot Town is in Haven. However, Gate, you can only go from one dimension to another. So you're going to Solaria to check on Riki, and then you're going to come back to Haven and make your way to the Templars.
Also,
Okay.
Rog.
Orog, yes.
This Aria we go.
Alright.
Away we go.
Is everybody following?
Yep.
Yes,
I
Ophi's gonna
think so,
walk out of
yeah.
his room to do so.
Okay. As you walk out of your room, Zardek will look at you, and he gives you a look that shows that he already knew you were there.
Ophi's just gonna stick his tongue out.
He makes a motion for you to come to him. He gives you a hug and kisses you on the head, and then lets you go on your way.
Aw,
Bye, Dad.
good papa.
Bye, Ophi.
DC will go give each of her kids that big old head on there.
When you get to Sinclair and Panther, it looks like they're playing poker. Also, Panther is not wearing his hat nor his shoes.
Is it strip poker?
As you ask this, Sinclair goes, "No."
Then why is he missing articles?
He keeps removing clothes. No, why?
Panther,
Eh?
forget the secret move.
Whip your
Panther-
dick out.
Panther will stare at you before pulling a knife out and stabs the deck.
Perfect.
Sinclair sighs.
And I can headbutt as well. And then
Alright. The gate opens. You all step through back into a very familiar mansion.
what's Panther doing here?
I don't know.
Wait a minute, where the fuck is he?
Good
Where is he? I
question.
thought I Thanos'd him.
Most curious. I wonder
There he
where
is.
he is.
Get out of here. Be Thanos, reduced to atoms.
Huh.
Jubilee is immediately going to rush off to see her mother and see if everything went well.
Heck,
You check each of the rooms, and they are not in them.
Codsworth?
Yes, Your Highness.
Where's Beastie and Ricky? Sorry,
They're
where's
in,
Ricky and Squib?
they're in the meeting room on the other half of the wing. Just go down the hallway, make a left, continue all the way down until you can make a right, and it's the first room on your right.
Something tells
It-
me this map is reversed.
Adelsarde busts through a wall to get there, and so my reasoning behind this is the other wing of the house. You guys were in one wing, and the NPCs were stored in the other. The reason it's reversed is because mansion layouts are boring. This map is flipped, but it's because it's the literal other half of the mansion.
Got it. Thorgrim will look at Scalodius and go, Grandpa chair's mine!
Scalodius gets over there, just fucking sits on the short man. What a
Ow.
weird pillow.
Get off me!
Calmly takes the chair that has perfectly good armrests.
Who is that?
All right. So as you enter the room, you see Squib and Riki and a light blue kobold currently reading a book. As Squib and Riki are talking to each other, they don't seem to notice you. They both blink and look over towards you, with the little light blue kobold slowly turning to look at you and then tilts their head.
Oh, Ricky. What's this?
Oh, this is Avlu.
Meet you, Avlu.
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm their daughter.
What?
She grew up fast.
To be fair, kobolds usually are age of majority at 6, according to books.
They also hatch basically fully grown.
Near 'em.
Yeah, they gotta be fighting fit.
Go over and clutch her hand. It's nice to meet you.
How are you? She's currently reading a book.
Oh. Oh, she'll hold her hands over them.
Okay.
Hands on her hands.
Okay.
Hey,
Have a weird name.
it's foreign.
How is it foreign?
I'm from here. Or from...
Sounds elfin. Sounds elfin, not foreign.
Aw.
It is.
I love this child so much.
She just blinks.
We will begin. Who named her?
I did, Riki says. It's a kobold name.
So, did any of the friends that the egg hatched?
The one that calls herself Aries did, just to fawn over her.
She is. Yes. Go Lego. Well, I'm glad that went.
Ablu will watch you for a bit longer before slowly getting comfortable again and looks back to her book.
Ricky Squib, can we speak from?
Sure.
Hubert, you watch over him.
Of course.
So, has anything strange happened with Avu? Of a similar strain?
No.
You both recognize that she's possibly or something on.
Squib's legs buckle a bit, but he braces himself on the wall and says, please don't remind me. I don't think I don't think a heart can take that.
I'm just letting you know. Be careful. Just as we had the choice with Ricky about what your ability, keeping your abilities in the dark or not, or not, it might be dangerous. Well, just be aware, right?
Squib, who is currently holding his chest and leaning against the wall, gives you a very faint thumbs up.
So then also, Ricky.
Riki's looking at you. She doesn't say anything, though.
You look at stoic.
She seems to be in thought about something, but Riki's not the stoic type. She can be read like a book. But she doesn't seem worried one way or the other, she's just thinking.
Thinking about Ricky.
What to have for lunch?
I'll just pass around. Well, congratulations, both of you. anything, ask it.
I need a new heart.
You should speak to Ton.
He has several.
Oh, Ophi.
Yeah, he's confused as to the blue creature.
Hubert is currently standing near it with his hands behind his back.
What's with the blue person?
This is Riki's daughter.
You mean I have a pseudo-niece?
If that's how you want to look at this, sure.
Zoom, hug, pick up.
She seems very perplexed and is still holding on to her book. And then just slowly looks at you and goes, "Who are you?
I am Ophi,
Why are you holding me?"
because you're my pseudo-niece.
She just slowly tilts her head to this.
Riki is pretty much an adopted sister.
She's a kobold.
Yes, hence why she is adopted sister.
She's not a sister, she's a kobold.
That is fair. But I think of her as my sister, meaning she is family, making you family.
Why do you think of her as a different race than what she is?
Sister is not a race. It's a term.
It sounds like a race.
A lot of things sound like a race. Very little of them are. Or at the very least, I haven't come across them yet.
She just seems to... She's just staring at you, confused.
Hubert, do you have a way to explain this?
Ophi finds Riki to be part of the same clutch of eggs that Ophi was born from. Oh.
Oh yeah, that does work. And is a pretty fitting description, because I did come out of an egg.
Yes, I'm aware. It's why I'm very confused as to why you didn't think of that originally.
I have other siblings that are goblins. They didn't come out of an egg.
As far as you know.
I'm gonna have to ask Beastie some things.
Are you certain you're ready for that sort of conversation?
I mean, she's my pseudo-mother?
Ophi, you got embarrassed whenever she started emulating Jubilee dancing. Do you really think you're going to be able to handle her describing intimacies and how babies are born?
No, I already know how babies are born usually. I just need to know if Panther and Sinclair came out of eggs or not.
Why are you still
And she's not
holding
like Thorgrim. She doesn't just randomly go off on tangents.
me? Can you put me down?
Huh? Oh, yeah. She's gonna gently put her down.
Thank you. She sits back down and goes back to reading.
What's she reading anyway?
Roll an intelligence check to see if you can comprehend what she's reading.
What?
Swear to
Is
God,
she-
if it's the birds and the bees.
Is she reading the goddamn Necronomicon or what?
20.
So, she is reading a book that describes multiple scientific theorems.
Oh fuck!
How?
Is that scientific theory?
Hold on. You were just an egg like maybe 2 days ago.
So,
How are you already reading at that level?
because I started reading when I hatched.
Damn. How old are you now?
She just shrugs to this.
How long have you been hatched for?
She once again shrugs to this.
How do you not know?
Because we don't keep track of things like that.
You should.
Why?
Because life is a very important thing and needs to be celebrated every time that, full 4 seasons go by.
Why?
Because it shows that you're pissing off death by just being alive.
How are you pissing off death by getting closer to them?
What the fuck?
Wow.
I don't know. I live off of spite.
How are you being spiteful by getting closer to her embrace every year?
Well, not necessarily against death.
Then who?
Good question. Not one that I'm allowed to tell you.
So if you are living off of spite, but you can't tell me, are you really living off of spite?
Well, I can't tell you what I'm spiteful of because my dad said that I can't tell people about its existence.
She just stares at you and finally looks to Otto and goes, "Oh, yes. It's not very big ones. This one's just explaining how they make salt."
Oh. Nice. I've heard that one before. Also, it's nice to meet you. My name's Otto.
I'm Avlu.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Avlu.
It's nice to meet you too. Why is your bag so big?
It's filled with a lot of different stuff I like to collect and use.
I also collect things.
Oh, like what?
Mostly forks.
Oh, can I give you something to add to the collection?
If you want to.
just a whole ass pole arm.
It's gonna pull out one of his like just a small trinket that just has like a small there's like a small children's tune playing. He's gonna hand it to her. This is one of the first things I made when I was younger, so here, I figured you can have it.
She looks it over and goes, "Are you sure? Doesn't it hold sentimental value?"
Well, it's not exactly the first one, but it's one of the first few I've made, so.
If you're sure. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She'll put it in her lap and then gets comfortable again and goes back to reading the book.
Just for meme's sake, the little sound it plays is similar to the Rains of Castamere.
Oh god.
Wait, why are you here? Alright. So,
Otto will just also be like, "Oh wait, I forgot," and then he's gonna start running towards the exit. I'll be back.
split the party!
Hooray!
You're
Everyone scatter!
That's because no one's gonna say anything
Jesus.
until they just leave.
It is not Huber's responsibility to ensure that Otto stays in place, so he's not saying shit.
He is not the babysitter.
Except for
Where is
Otto.
Otto going?
Otto's going to the bar to try and find his Minotaur friend.
Yeah, pretty much.
While he goes by, be grab him up in the going back.
I'm gonna go find Maverick.
Okay. And she'll follow.
Split
Oh,
the party!
Tauntaun is going to the black market. He needs
Tauntaun's
some
good.
war crime stuff.
Where'd you say Tauntaun's going?
The black market, underground market, whatever the fuck it's called.
Okay. It's called the Black Market. Alright.
I don't know what they call it here. It's literally underground.
Adel's plan. Alright, guys, we're gonna pop into Solaria very briefly, and then we're going to Haven. Everyone, as soon as they get to Solaria. Let's scatter.
She probably saw
Jesus.
Otto running past her in this giant bag.
He's a bit too busy being distracted by being a potential godmother.
Literally.
And shitposting was the
Well,
plan
hopefully
that
my
Adel
meeting's
gave.
going well.
And shitposting is the plan that Adel gave, and then the immediate reaction of the party.
One of us dropped a Colt 45 glass and just yelled scatter, and we went everywhere.
Okay. So while all that's happening, Jubilee, you make it to your mother's office, and you are surprisingly let in with no issue.
She'll take a deep breath, sigh, and walk in.
Hello, Jubilee.
Hello, Mother. I have come back as I promised.
I assumed you would.
And I believe everything went pretty well. Just wanted to come here and confirm.
Well, there has been no negative ramifications of your actions on our part, so I would assume you did well.
I'm glad. So it looks like I'll be heading out again very soon to try to save more people.
Save or entertain?
A little both.
I see. Do be safe.
Well, and if anything does happen, just be safe as well. You and Father, or Dad.
Yeah. I highly doubt anybody would be able to hurt me without having a lot of magic or firepower. So I believe I'll be fine.
Maybe we'll just sigh before finally just walking over to her mother and giving her a hug.
There's a moment of two that passes before she just very gently reaches up and rubs you between your horns. Rubs a hand between your horns. Are you okay?
I spent so long worrying how much I disappointed you and built you up as a very intimidating figure.
I am intimidating. I have to. I have to
me,
be.
you're my mother first.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to sweeten me up for something.
No.
I need more crime
no,
stuff.
No catch. No something this time, Mother.
Don't keep your friends waiting, she says, and will stop rubbing your head. If you have to go quickly, you should probably get ready.
Jubilee will pull back and nod, smiling a little bit.
And don't do anything
Oh,
stupid.
You forget who I take after a little bit. I take after Dad a little bit.
I am aware, which is why I'm telling you not to do anything stupid.
I promise to come back in one piece. And she'll hurry out the office.
She shakes her head to this.
Alright, time to find the group and get ready.
Like half of them are missing.
Just, where's Tauntaun? I don't know, he said something about war crimes. And the beaches of Normandy.
Jubilee!
What?
Their egg hatched!
Oh! Oh, that's good. Where's the baby?
No point.
She's not a baby, Riki chimes in.
Huh?
Kobolds don't work like that.
You don't?
No?
Well, no matter. I must. And it's a she, so you have a daughter. That's lovely.
Every time this
Julie-
is mentioned, Squib just gets another anxiety attack.
That it's a daughter.
No, anytime that it's mentioned he has a child.
Jubilee just kind of rushes by and goes to see the child.
Ophi sat on the floor next to said child.
I imagine Ophi's trying to read the book, and it just calculations are over his head, but they're all wrong.
No, he's just drawing more in his own personal diary, just adding to the family.
Program.
Yeah.
Their egg hatched.
Yeah. He doesn't quite understand because, like, the thought hasn't quite entered his brain yet because he's still tired. Egg?
He'll grab Thorgrim and drag him over.
Sorry, what's going on? Something about eggs?
Her egg, he points, hatched.
Oh. Oh!
Child.
Oh, shit. Congratulations. That's great. Here I am without a housewarming gift. Shit. Sorry.
Riki will then point to the study room and go, "She's in there if you want to go see her."
Can I?
Riki stares at you as she's already given you permission.
Sure. Okay. Gonna quietly walk past and walk into the room and guess that the one that we haven't seen is the baby.
Yes, you see a little
full
blue
grown.
kobold. A little blue kobold currently reading a book with Ophi sitting next to her and Hubert standing beside.
Oh. That's,
Jubilee just marveling.
that's not quite what I was expecting.
I have a pseudoniece.
Her head will perk up and she turns to look to both of you. And she goes, "Hello."
Hi.
Hi there.
I'm Thorgrim. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too.
I'm Julie.
She slowly tilts her head to you, Jubilee.
What's your name?
Blue.
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Blue.
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 Blue. There. Blue. What a lovely name.
I didn't make it.
Still lovely.
What you reading there?
Formulas.
Advanced scientific theorem.
Oh. Oh. Okay. So
This one's how to make salt.
Oh. And why would you want to learn how to make salt?
I think it's interesting.
Oh.
You can take two very poisonous things and mix it together and it makes salt.
Yeah. Very, very poisonous. Hopefully you handle those with care when you do get the ingredients to make salts, and yeah, just try not to hurt yourself.
It can kill you.
I mean,
Yeah, I know.
if you need ores and stuff from the earth, Grandpa Thorgrim over here could help you find them.
What's a grandpa?
Like, you know your dad, right?
Yes.
Like his dad.
She just stares at you, slowly tilts her head, and goes, "But he doesn't have a dad."
But like, most people, most families have a mother, a father, and then their mother and their father, and so on and so forth.
But
I don't have one of those.
So,
Well, at least biologically.
okay. Well,
Doesn't have to be biological all the time.
yeah. Family is a weird thing because there's your family that you are related to by blood, and sometimes you are lucky enough to get family that isn't related to you by blood.
Oh, you're like me and you don't have family.
Uh,
I have neither a mother nor a father. How are you born? I am unaware of this. Are you a vampire?
How are you born? I simply came into being.
Are you a vampire? No.
Why does everybody ask you that?
Because he looks like a vampire.
Yeah, pale skin, red eyes, general menacing aura.
You don't know about his red eye.
Doesn't he have like naturally red eyes?
No.
Oh, I always thought his eyes were red.
The one eye that is exposed is a hazelnut color.
What do you mean one eye that is exposed?
The other one has hair in front of it.
Got the emo cut.
Oh. I was over here like, wait, does he wear an eye patch? Is he going pirate on us?
No, he
No,
has
he's-
his has his hair styled so that his right eye is covered.
It's the emo bangs.
Like I said, emo haircut. that's all you need to say.
Are they
Is it-
red
He
tipped
styled
on
it
fringe?
so the hair covers one eye.
He's the P3 protagonist.
I said emo, not e-boy.
So yeah, if you want, maybe I can see if I can find some more books on like mining or other sort of like metal ores and stuff that you could read about. That'd be cool.
16 on the shelf over there, she says, pointing to the bookcase behind her.
Oh,
My family does retain a lot of knowledge.
you know, that might be something I might actually want to. Anyway, his rock senses are now tingling.
Yes, well, it was very lovely to meet you, Blue. Fortunately, I've got to gather my friends because we've got important things to do, but we will be back.
Yeah, I got work to do.
It's work.
Stuff that's you have to do that is not fun.
Why isn't it fun?
Because, well, certain things you'll probably figure it out later, but certain things that you want, there are certain things you want to do, and certain things that you have to do that you don't want to do.
If you don't want to do them, why do them? Shouldn't you make sure that you enjoy what you're doing?
Julie has since abandoned Thorgrim to this.
Hey Jubilee, why don't you, where did you go, what, huh? Thorgrim does like the full spin around, like,
Just flashing outline of where she used to be.
Jib? Huh? What?
She left. She went into the hallway.
Dang it. You know, that's a very good question.
So, Thorgrim, why shouldn't you do what you don't like doing?
It pays the bills.
Thorgrim.exe has crashed. Please reboot.
Meanwhile, Jubilee with Ailsar, oh my god, she's adorable.
Yes.
You were spoken to.
Oh, sorry. Who spoke to her? Jubilee.
Jubilee.
What'd she say?
Jubilee's like, oh my god, Ailsar Day, she's so adorable.
She is, isn't she?
And already so smart.
Smart. Also, what? Yeah, she is reading already. At a young age.
And she seems to understand the chemistry book she was reading.
Just reading a chemistry book?
Something about making salt, but yes.
Oh, and she looks back to read.
She seems to really like it too.
Look at you two, creating a prodigy.
Riki just looks down at Squib, who seemed to pass out from anxiety.
Squib's natural response to stress is the exact same as the local possum.
Panic
Play
and
dead.
pass out.
Play dead, vacate your bowels, and hope it goes away.
So, okay. Have you checked on?
We do need to get. No. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Have you checked on Barag?
I checked in with my mother. Looks like everything's very calm here, so I think it worked.
Sure. Did she get word from Barag?
Well, I could always ask his son, see what kind of mood he's in now,
That'd probably be.
if he's still here.
Alright. Okay.
I'll quickly go find Darius, but in the meantime, you should probably gather everyone so we can head back soon.
Alright. I'll do that.
Darius is not in the mansion, by the way.
A few minutes later. Okay, so he's gone, so I'm just going to assume everything went great.
That or
What they
they're
say
all
about assuming.
dead. Either way, it went well. Because if they're dead, it's not a problem anymore.
I mean, do we have time for that?
Yeah. Just ask Codsworth. He seems to have his. I don't know.
Good point. Cosmos?
Gather
Hold on.
everyone.
His name has already been said. Yes, Your Highness. You get back here. Yes, Your Highness.
Ah.
You said my name.
Oh. He looks at you. You ask him.
Codsworth.
Yes.
Codsworth,
Yes.
by any chance, have you heard any good news regarding... My brain already forgot the name. Frogs?
Wrong.
Group.
I have not heard any bad news.
What is
Activities seem to have died down and calmed down.
The way that I go by is if there is no news, that means there is no bad news, correct? No news is good news, as they say.
Unless you're a parent.
Here we go. Everything's quiet now.
it worked?
Yeah, thankfully. Well then, should we gather everyone?
Yes. And gather everyone. Here's Otto and Tonton.
Oh, they were with you.
Hubert, who has been with that? Avlu cannot answer this question.
I don't think Thorgrim can answer this question either, because he's also been with Avlu.
Wouldn't you
Billo has been asleep this entire time.
Hubert,
Ophi can't answer either.
So Hubert was with Avlu. The only thing he saw was Otto sprint out of the room. Otto did not explain why he left the room, thus meaning Hubert doesn't know. Hubert has no
Said he-
idea what.
Pretty sure said he'd be back.
Yes, he said he'd be back, but that doesn't necessarily means he left the mansion. So Hubert can't
Oh, okay.
deduce.
Saying he'll be back is one thing. Saying where he'll be back from is another thing.
Which
I saw him head down. I guess George. Actually, no, George is just too busy thinking about ways to not let a demon lord destroy the world.
The
I'm not the demon.
So, unfortunately for Otto, Maverick is not at the bar.
Aw.
Now I have to find the map for the frickin' underground because of Tauntaun.
Otto's
So-
gonna head back to the mansion depressed they couldn't see his friend. Actually, no, he's gonna actually. Oh no. Otto's gonna actually head to the fucking to Waverly's mansion or whatever, wherever he said he stays at.
Okay, we'll get to that in a bit.
It's gonna be awkward because Beastie's gonna still be following and she tried to break in there before.
Oh, Tauntaun, made it back to the underground.
Now, if memory serves, the man that sold war crimes is in the bottom right, correct?
Possibly. So, you walk up and he looks to you. He looks you up and down and says, what can I help you with?
I need the most Geneva Convention breaking things you have.
Who the hell is Geneva and why does she have a convention?
Ah, right, those aren't here. Whatever would break the rules of war.
There are rules to war?
I like you already. Whatever can fuck up a human the best.
I got plenty of that, but what are you looking for exactly?
I don't have anything specific in mind. I just know that I really want to kill a certain group of people, and I want them to suffer.
That might be a bit too much up my alley. I'm more of a kill a small group of people that are standing too close. Near something that looks like a baseball.
That could work.
He then opens a drawer and pulls it out and shows you a drawer of grenades.
Is it just frag grenades, or?
They're some sort of grenade.
How many types you got?
Ain't got too terribly many. I just got some that go boom.
How much for 3?
150 gold.
Hold on, I need a calculator. Math is hard. Do you have any of this that has a very long range?
I do, but they're a little more expensive. Also one-time use. Well, these are technically one-time use too, but... He puts the drawer down and then pulls out a cylinder that is half of your body length and says, I got this! It's not easy to hide, though.
What is it?
It's kind of like those things in the drawer, except it goes far.
How much?
This one's gonna shoot you for about 1,000.
Damn. Don't have enough for that yet. What about long-range firing weaponry of, say, normal bullet?
Depends on what caliber. I also don't think you can afford them. Or use them. He says, looking you over very briefly.
Oh, I don't need to use them. That's what my skeleton is for.
Here, what? He just, like, squints his eyes and goes, your skeleton can leave your body? You ain't one of the magic type, is ya?
I am. It is the only talent I have. I was naturally born with a frail body. So I raised a skeleton to do the frontline fighting for me.
Why would you let your skeleton leave your body to do fighting for you?
It's easier.
How is it easier to make yourself boneless?
It's not my own skeleton, it's one that I had bought.
You just said it was your skeleton.
Yes, because the skeleton belongs to me, as they are, well, pretty much my son at this point.
So it is your skeleton.
Look, enough about this. How much for long-range bullet senders?
Well, do you want something that shoots them one at a time, or do you want something? Well, I actually don't have anything that shoots. So he will rummage around and pulls out a rifle and says, I can give you this, but they're also expensive.
How much?
2,000.
Fuck. Do you accept payment in gems?
Depends on what kind of gems we're talking about.
I have 15 rubies and 3 diamonds.
Which are worth how much each, Tauntaun?
20.
I mean, I'll take it, but I don't think it's gonna get you the way you need it to be. Because that's only 360 gold.
What's the cheapest rifle you have?
I ain't got cheap rifles. I got cheap revolvers, but they ain't worth. I got cheap pistols, but they ain't worth much. He pulls out a pistol, but you very quickly understand that it is a one-shot pistol, and that's it. After one shot, you have to reload.
How many of those do you have?
Got 2, but they're 300 each.
I thought I fucked up my math at some point. It didn't hit the plus sign. Okay. I'll take the 2 of those. How much for ammunition?
I typically do 20 for 20.
20 for 20? Alright, that should keep me situated on ammo for a little bit. So 3 grenades, the 2 pistols. Three grenades, 2 pistols, 20 pieces of ammunition. Where's my history? Where's the history on this damn thing? Here we go. How much for the dual pistols? The dual pistols were 600. Perfect. I don't have to sell any gems for that. But it does leave me with 70 gold.
Okay. So you get 3 grenades and 2 one-shot pistols.
And 20 ammo for it. Three grenades. 2. I'm assuming these are just like blunderbusses.
No, they're just one-shot pistols. You fire one shot and you have to reload. It's not a blunderbuss. Yeah, it'd be more like a flintlock.
Alright. A mini musket, if you will. Ugh. And then 20 bullets for single shot pistol. Alright. All of that is going into the bag of scolding. And the man is given his money.
You're going to forget about these.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you will.
They're being put with the skeleton.
Uh-huh.
Tippy 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 tap tap tap. Tippy tippy tip tap. What is being sold here?
Alright, we're gotta cut to somebody before we get to you.
Okay.
Alright, so Otto and Beastie, eventually you will make it to the fence of the compound. I'll set you guys here. There we go.
I'll make his way to the compound and see if there's anything at the front gates.
No, you want to go to... Okay. Specifically, the front gates are over here. And there is a door at the front gates that is currently shut.
So Otto will kind of knock on the door.
You hear a loud clang, 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 but based on where the large iron door is and the actual compound is further away, you don't think anybody will actually hear you. There's also a strange grated thing in the wall with a small, what looks like button under it.
Otto will press the button.
Okay. You hear a strange static coming from the slated indention in the wall as you hold the button down.
Hello?
There's a bit of silence until you hear "Mer."
Oh, Merc 222. I was wondering if Maverick was home.
Oh my. You, the small minotaur. He looks over to hire from. That's a mini minotaur.
Oh. Wait, so do you know Maverick?
Mer.
Can you mirror once if that's a yes?
Mer.
Okay. Do you know if he's here right now? Do you mirror twice if it's a no?
Mer.
Oh, so he is here?
Mer.
Can I see him?
Mer.
So it's so how would I go about seeing him if the door is still closed?
As you ask this, you both hear a grinding sound as the door will slowly lower into the ground, and Maverick will walk out of it and go, "Oh, hello, Otto. What brings you here?"
Hello. No, I just want to come by and say hi.
"Oh, hello," he says, and he smiles to this.
Hello. Closes door.
Hello.
Where is the blue dragon?
Oh, do you mean
Is
Alex?
Liz?
Yeah, do you mean Blizzy?
Yes, and she pats Otto on.
I would assume she's at home with her family.
Sorry, bag. He nods here.
Wait, what?
Is assuming that due to his crush, he came to.
No, I was just gonna let you know I was gonna be leaving again, so I wasn't sure if you ended up talking to your mother or not.
You were coming to say you were leaving again, and you weren't sure what?
And I wasn't sure. He said he wasn't sure if he talked to Waverly or not.
Oh, I've been trying, but she's currently in competition with with Nathan, and she gets very fixated on things. I may have to ask Dad if you can have a tour of the facilities.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
You were just talking with him on the intercom, actually.
And Beast makes an O face while banging Whistler upon. Makes sense why Hornsey was so strong looking and had big horns.
Hornsey?
You telling me not call her hornies?
Hold on, Waverly and fucking Maxwell got together. What?
Yes. Yes, they did.
Wait, hold on.
Ha!
Waverly fucks the tiny cow man?
Possibly?
Apparently, he wasn't tiny where it counted.
Well, I mean, nothing's going to be that tiny when you're like 4 feet tall.
Well, I guess, you can up to date then. Also, I may want your help with another thing I want to try to figure out.
What might that be?
Well, I kind of know how to identify stuff, but we've kind of come to a realization, or I guess it's a normal realization, that identifying stuff doesn't really tell you if an item is cursed or not. So I was wondering if you'd like to maybe help me figure out a way to either enhance the spell or figure out a new type of way to identify curses.
I can try, but that seems more magical. But I'm sure I can find something. I mean, I've created a device that can detect magic, so I think I might be able to figure out a way to figure out curses, he says, and he seems to be getting really deep in thought, as he's already trying to ponder a way to do this.
You want to see if I just touch it?
That's not how that works.
That's not really how that would work. Sometimes curses can still be like really subtle and things like that. But if you need
The
help,
thing that know what's like, you know, a hand.
But yeah, I guess that might work. But here, if you need help figuring it out, then here, then it'll set up another dagger to be able to cast Identify.
Maverick will nod and take it and say, I will work on it while you're gone. And be safe on your travels.
Oh, thank you. We're gonna go see a cult. Then he starts walking away.
We're gonna go see a cult. Bye!
Are we sure Otto's not one of Obi's kids?
Fairly certain.
Because this is like some absolute Obi shenanigan.
Well, based on Otto's personality, I've already determined how his adopted father is going to act. So,
Adoptive father?
yeah, Otto's backstory is he was raised and taught how to do his stuff by a wizard in the wilds. So, and the key word was adopted, or well, yeah. So,
Yeah.
What's his name?
No
Gandalf
one
the
has
High?
bothered- and no one's bothered to ask Otto about his family at all.
Well, I mean, it hasn't come up in conversation. We kind of just assumed that he was like surrounded by rabbits that were good with technology.
Otto has mentioned that he has mentioned on at least 2 occasions his adoptive wizard father.
So there's a magic bunny. And he happens to be an orphan.
Also, Tauntaun, what exactly are you looking into the black market? Because we're gonna clip notes this.
Pretty much just war crime shit and stuff that Otto might like to try and recreate.
There isn't much stuff that's down there that Otto will try to recreate. The person you went to was more or less a drug dealer. The other people down there were armors and smuggling item type deals, and the last one was the merchant. So,
Well, he'd get out after that point.
suddenly, everyone's back at the mansion. But we're gonna call it there because Phenom has to go to bed.
Go to bed.
Also, it's time.
So do I.
Also,
Go
it's
to
time
bed.
for the session to end anyway. So.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you stick around to see more of what I make. Be seeing ya.